Thank you, Don. A federal judge has sentenced the last of 3 defendants who sold a deadly supply of fentanyl in Virginia Beach.
This after a woman took the drug, went into a coma, and died. 34-year-old Christopher Bardal was part of the operation led by Michelle Best, who was sentenced earlier this month. Upon hearing of the fatal overdose, Best said, quote, "Keep it quiet, business as usual." Investigative reporter Chris Horne was in the courtroom this morning and has more on how the conclusion of this case happened. Chris.
Yeah, Laura, the judge, when sentencing Bardal, took into account his previous criminal history, which included some drug offenses, as a matter of fact. So the guidelines for Bardal today were anywhere from 10 years in prison to 12 and a half years in prison. Ultimately, Chief Judge Mark Davis split it right down the middle. Bardal is going to federal prison for selling the fatal dose of fentanyl to a woman identified as Kimberly R. She took the drug in December 2017, went into a 17-hour coma, and died. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Bardal sold the equivalent of more than 5,000 doses of fentanyl in Virginia Beach. He had 6 regular customers over a year and a half.
He knew that the drugs were something that was very potent and very powerful. I firmly believe that he still wasn't, necessarily going out to try and hurt people with this opportunity or with the drugs that he had. But what I think he was trying to do is essentially support his own habit. But
prosecutors said Bardal was already making about $5,000 a month as the owner of a cleaning business and didn't need to sell to support his habit. Court documents showed the victim bought fentanyl from Bardal regularly for 6 months leading up to her death. His attorney said her death is unfortunate, but that this case also involved choices.
I'm not trying to blame the victim here at all, but these are not people who were forced into that kind of lifestyle. Even Chris was not forced into that kind of lifestyle.
Bardal was the end seller of a 3-person conspiracy. Prosecutors say Michelle Best was the mastermind who ran the fentanyl operation out of her Croatan home. The judge said it was an extremely serious case involving a drug that's wreaking havoc on our community. Here's a recap of the sentencing for the 3 people involved in this operation. Michelle Best, the ringleader, 30 years. The middleman, her cousin, Darren Milligan, 7 years. And today, Christopher Bardal gets 11 years, 3 months in federal prison. Live in Norfolk, Chris Horne, 10 on your side.